the 1,000 challenge. This is my first purchase, the things I have bought. This is one tilapia fillet from Carrefour, and it is 110 shillings. That is $1.10. I have buy one get one free Tiama cheese triangles. So these are two, but I bought one and got the other one free for 202 shillings. Baby spinach for 60 shillings. This would have been cheaper if I got it in a plastic wrapping, you know, the paper, instead of this packaging, because this packaging results to a more expensive purchase. So anything you buy in a polythene kind of wrapping, it will be cheaper than this kind of plastic. I have one big head of lettuce for 80 shillings. 60 shillings, because both the spinach and the lettuce was 60 shillings. 2 capsicums, each for 50. I have this and the red one, so it is 50 cents each. $1, both of them. $1 for this. That is cherry tomatoes, 100 Kenya shillings, 100 bob. And 4 cucumbers for 40 shillings. These are 10 cents each, so 40 Kenya shillings. So this is what I am starting with for today. The other fresh produce I will be getting as time goes by. So that is our fish fillet. This is ginger and garlic mince. I just minced the root, the ginger root and the garlic cloves, and some butter, scoop of butter. This is like a teaspoon. Yeah, actually it was a teaspoon. So I melted it on the pan first, and I will use some white pepper, so, and fish sauce. So you can use soy sauce if you don't have a fish sauce, which is, it will just turn out to be okay. So our fish sauce there. So let us add in the stuff. So I have turned it. This is what we are going to do. Cook it on low, because if you cook on high, it will, the garlic ginger thing will burn and your fish will not have cooked. So cook it on low, and let us do this. While our fish cooks, this is what we are going to do. Oh, and we are going to add 10 shillings or 10 cents to my 590 Kenya shillings. He were 600 shillings or $6. So my budget for now stands at 600 Kenya shillings or $6. So we are going to chop everything together and prepare this. So I have 3 triangles of the Tiama cheese and some cherries, some scoop of baby spinach, 1 huge cucumber, and the avocado. Please remember, when you're dealing with these kind of things, they won't be cooked, so make sure you clean them very well. Make sure you after cleaning, you put some vinegar and let it sit for a minute or 2, and you'll be fine. You don't want to get worms into your system and regret eating all this. So make sure you clean them very, very well. So that is the vegetable part. I am going to add in my homemade vinaigrette. If you've not watched that video, kindly linked below, just watch it, because you will save a lot of money and you will eat something that you're in control of, because you prepared your vinaigrette. So you are sure about the ingredients, and so you are in control of your health. So that is the fillet, and see you tomorrow for Tuesday's salad. So guys, it is day 2 of the salad challenge, and yesterday my budget was at 600. Now I am adding 5 shillings for the tomato and 20 shillings for the eggs, because each was 10 shillings, and 10 shillings for avocado. So I am adding 35 shillings, and the total now stands at 635. Now this is what we are going to do. We are going to make some sweet bell pepper salad, and we are going to use bell pepper, not all of it, like half, avocado, the baby spinach, the tomato, and the boiled eggs, 3 Tiama cheese, and my homemade vinaigrette. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to chop everything and slice everything. At the same time, I'm going to boil my egg. You can boil your eggs, you can fry them, but remember, we are still concerned about the calories, so avoid the extra fat. Or if you're going to fry it in a way that you won't pack like a spoonful of fat when you're frying your egg. There are so many ways of carefully eating your fried egg. So let us do this. So my tomatoes, bell peppers are cut, and this has been sliced this way. Not sliced, like cut, like you just pass the knife hapo hivyo kwa hizo matawi. Anyway, just make the leaves smaller so that you can use your fork better. You can still leave them as they are. So we are going to lay our bell pepper, but before that, what I like to do is, at this point, I like to put my vinaigrette on the baby spinach first. So have you watched my how I make the vinaigrette?
Yes.
It's simple. Please check on that. So I just put it like that, and I stir just a little bit, and then I continue to lay the other stuff. So let me show you how this goes. Just stir the vinaigrette so that the whole baby spinach will be tastier. That way you can see everything is incorporated. The good thing about homemade vinaigrette is that you can always make it like the way you would like your ideal vinaigrette to taste. If you like it more sweet, you add more honey. If you like it more tart, you add in your vinegar. If you like it very hot, you add in the chili. So check on that recipe. So the bell peppers are so big. This is my remaining bell pepper. I didn't even do like half. It's like almost an half, lakini bigger than an half. So these I will store for tomorrow and the following days for the challenge. So this is my salad at the moment with avocados and all that. So at this point, I will add more vinaigrette. Not like more, because remember, the baby spinach is tasty. So at this point, just a little more. So finally, that is the final look. With the white stuff is the teriyama cheese bits. I didn't want to put a lot, but that is, trust me, that is a lot so far. So what happens is, when I scoop in the sweet peppers, the cheese will go to the spinach, and the mix there will be so good, and the egg and everything, and I will be feeling so good. Anyway, that is not the point. The point is, see you tomorrow for the day 3 of the healthy challenge on a budget. See you then. Bye. So it's another day. We continue with our uh, salad week on a budget, and today I have added chicken breast to the shopping for 100. This is 100 shillings, the fillet or the chicken breast, whatever you want to call it. So I am now at 735. Remember yesterday it was at 635, and nothing else I am adding here. This is yesterday's avocado, very good. What you need to do is just drizzle some salt over and put some foil or film paper, or just leave it like that. It will be fine, but it will stay longer better if you put some film paper to cover it. So I have the fillet and one cucumber, the cherries, teama, the head of lettuce, the half of avocado. I will use olive oil, black pepper. I will use my homemade vinaigrette. Do you remember the recipe? I will use the Robinson spice for the chicken and some raisins. If you don't like a lot of spices in your food, and if you want one thing that works for everything, of course that is ginger and garlic, but this Robinson spice thing is something else. You just drizzle a little and you have the whole magic happening. It was suggested to me by someone and I tried it once. So today is the second day, actually the first day on the chicken. So this is what we are going to do: cut everything together and thin this breast. What you need to do is flatten it up like this way, then you drizzle some spices and then you cook it on the pan. You can still put it in the oven, but I am saving on the power because I'm not baking anything else. Otherwise I would have put it in the oven, but I will cook it on the pan. So let us do this. When I meant the flattening of the chicken, this is what I meant. And this is the imperfect kitchen. I had forgotten the name. Hey, now this is what you're going to do. If you don't have the, is it called the kitchen mallet, or what is it called? Use any wooden thing, whether it's the one you use for your chapo or the one you use for kubonda your spices, and do like this. Yep, like that. So next we are going to flavor our chicken. Just put the Robinson spice and black pepper, and turn to the other side. Do the same. I will not use the ginger garlic. I will use some I have some remaining garlic salt, so that is what I will use at the moment. So I have drizzled some olive oil on the pan. So the chicken is already very thin, so it should cook without any trouble. So that is it. Now I will go next to cook it. Alafu next will be to prepare the other stuff. Remember very well, while this is happening, my vegetables, that is my lettuce, is in the vinegar with water, because I want to kill the germs on the leaves before I just do the salads. Remember I said you wash everything very well. And my cucumber is here. In the real sense, I shouldn't be peeling it, but in Kenya, the pesticides being used, you can't trust anyone. People are going for money over what they will offer people in terms of their health, and I don't want to compromise that. So I decided to peel the cucumbers. So that is how they are. Like, Just like any other dried fruit, sultanas have a lot of sugar, so you need to be careful the amount that you put in your salad again. So yeah, at this point is where you drizzle your vinaigrette or your mayonnaise or your salad dressing. But if you're concerned about the calories, you need to check on what you add in your salads. That one I said. So this is it. I am going to add in the avocado, the chicken, some sultanas, and the cheese. You can cut the chicken into strips before you cook it if you want, but for easier turning and to make sure that it cooks evenly both sides, I suggest that you cook it wholly first. Yeah, because it will save you a lot of time instead of going to turn every other small thing. So that is the final look. And the tiama chicken bits, no, cheese bits. You can as well use the block cheeses and grate them. You save by the way. If you buy grated cheese, it's much expensive than a block of cheese, and you have an equipment to grate it at home. So why pay more? Just buy the block of cheese and go home and shred it. So that is what we have. Bon appetit. So it's another day, and this is what we're going to use. I have my 2 pieces of capsicum that remained. I have a cucumber. I have white pepper. I have passion picked from the farm. There you go. Those are from the farm. I didn't buy. But even if you were to buy a capsicum, you would buy it for 10 shillings or even cheaper if you go to the market. Then I have my homemade uh, vinaigrette. I added a mango to my shopping list today, so that is Kenya shillings 30 bob, adding the total to 765 at the moment. And my remaining head of lettuce, there you have it. So I will use, I have the lettuce, I have the mango, and everything together. So let us chop and make this stuff. That's our lettuce. Remember to use your white vinegar to sanitize those vegetables, to wash the vegetables. I'm kidding. Just make sure you wash the vegetables. In this case, we are washing the capsicum and the we are doing that to the lettuce and the capsicum. Cucumber should be fine. After you peeled it, it should be fine. So this is my salad at the moment. So the remaining part, I am going to put some few sultanas and sprinkle some white pepper. Then the sultanas are here, and then I add in my homemade vinaigrette. So let's do this. So again, this is the part where you can add in your salad dressing, your mayonnaise, your anything that you add to your salad. But like I keep on reminding you, just be careful with what you add to your salad, because you can very easily turn this from like a feet into quarts kind of meal into a FAT kind of meal. So the choice is yours. Just be careful on what you add. So see you tomorrow for the next one. I'm sorry I forgot about this part, which is very important, my protein part of the meal, because this is a complete meal. So what you do, I am going to cook this on the pan. So I just add black pepper and some soy sauce. If you put soy sauce in your eggs, that is a whole game changer. So try it. And I also forgot about my passion, so I am going to cut it and then put the juicy seed thing over my salad, and then I add in the egg. That's my egg on the pan. I used a non-stick pan, so mostly you don't have to use any oil. If you don't want, you can still use olive, you can use whatever oil that you use for cooking. And I added my 3 cheese. If you want the calories still to go low, omit the cheese bit, but if you don't mind, then have the 3, not bad at all. Okay, this would melt better if I had used, and this is a wrong spoon to use. So if I had put it while it's already in the pan, that would be easier. So let's transfer it to my salad. I'll put it on this side. So that is my final look. Passion is very sweet, so I decided to add it on top of the cucumbers and where a lot of lettuce is. But the whole meal is very tasty, cheap, and balanced. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Welcome back. It is another day, and today we are making a more sweet, fruity kind of salad. So I have an egg, a boiled egg. I have a passion from the farm, but I said passions are very cheap over here, and banana. So I added a banana. I'll give it like a 10 shillings. However, where I buy bananas, this I can get because I will go for the big badge, uh, the bunch. I can get this for around 6-7 shillings also, because this is huge. This is very big. And a melon, I didn't buy a whole one. This is a 20 shillings melon from a fruit vendor. So make sure you get the best. Make sure you request for them to cut a fresh one. Mostly watakubali, they won't have issues. Especially if you're a customer, they will always do that favor for you. This and the pineapple, if you don't want to buy a full pineapple. And my remaining mango, very good. So I will chop everything together and then I'll get back here. So this is what I used. The banana half, because it's so huge. The watermelon, I used a half. The passion, all of it. And the mango, yeah, there is still a lot of very big mango pieces you can get from that seed. Don't throw it. Don't. Anyway, this is my salad finally. This is a huge bowl, the one that if you take it, that will be your like lunch. So for your protein part, you will have it with some boiled egg and you're good to go. So if you're taking this kind of salads, you should be very careful because of the sugar content in the watermelons, in the fruits generally. The fruit, the banana, the mango, the passion, all those are packed with sugar. So take them. They are very healthy for your body, for your skin, for your hair, for your the vitamin C, for your immune system. Everything is good, but make sure you do more of the vegetable salads than fruit salads. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. So welcome back. Today it's another day, and today we are having my remaining cherry tomatoes. I have the remaining teriyama cheese, the remaining lettuce, and one cucumber left. And for the protein part, we will be having this tofu. If you don't use tofu, if you don't cook tofu, then you should watch a video linked how I make my tofu. It is one very delicious food, but if you really cook it the wrong way, you will curse cooking it. So stay here, watch this video, and watch how to make tofu if you don't make it. So I have learned that you should not marinate anything staying overnight in a aluminium kind of ware. And I have this thing. It had some baby spinach, and I will use it a few times before I get uh, over with it. So I have my ginger garlic mince, that is ginger and garlic. So I will put the other stuff. So this is the mixture. Actually, the following step, do it your way. All what you need to do is drop this here or this here. The order does not really like, but you need to have a place where you will put your, you will use a container where you can put a film paper or a lid to let it sit. This is best done at night, or you can give it like a few hours before you cook, but either way it will be very yummy. So put in your tofu, drop the tofu pieces, and then you mix. Just do it your way. You can use your hand to mix. You can, the spoon might this might cut some tofu pieces into some weird shape, so just use your hand if you don't mind. So that is my mixed tofu with the spices. That's how it looks like, and it is smelling so good. Now I'm going to put my film paper, let it sit for a few hours until I am back to make my tofu. So film paper, and I see you later. Welcome back. It is some hours later, and this is my tofu. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You have two ways to make this. At least you're not limited. Like I always say, let nothing stop you, let nothing slow you down. Do whatever that you feel like should be done in whichever way you can make it happen. So you can put it in the oven for how long I'll put that. And you don't need to warm the oven or something. If you don't have an oven, you don't need to worry, because you can still cook this on the pan. I have done it severally, especially when I am not making another thing in the oven and I want to save on the energy. I can't just put these little stuff hapo hivyo and waste all that power. So but since I am doing a lot of other related cooking, I will use my baking. You can use this or you can use the glass lid ones, any can do. Sprinkle your oil and put your tofu and make it. So I have sprinkled my olive oil. So this is our tofu now. I will put it in the oven. I don't know for how long, I'm sorry, but I will put something there. I will time it for you guys. Today I am timing it, so let us do this. The cucumbers and the cherry tomatoes, I managed to to just save enough for the last phase of the salad that I'm using, the tomatoes. And I will put in my lettuce in the middle of the plate like that. So next I will sprinkle some homemade vinaigrette and my 2 cheese slices. Yeah, I don't have more. Yes, but again, as you've observed, I was trying to get so limited when it comes to cheese because I don't want all those calories. So let us put the other stuff. So those are the cheese bits and my vinaigrette. I added it. I forgot to record, but it's okay. I like the vinaigrette mixing very well with the lettuce before because it gives it the taste. So at this point, you can, if you like mixing things up, you can just mix your things up. If you had your mayonnaise and other things, I have said this a million times, just add your other salad dressings at this level, but be careful, or whatever you're going to add in your healthy salads could just turn it round to something else you didn't want. So let me put my tofu pieces. So finally our tofu is ready. So we are only going to put some pieces over the salad and that is done. Last caption for my salad, very basic, healthy, I would say. So you, yeah, play with what you have, use what you have, and try to save and eat healthy. So that is the last caption. Those tofu bits are very, very yummy. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, welcome today for the last day of my salad challenge, and today I added some sweet melon. This was 20 shillings, and a pawpaw for 20 shillings also, a banana for 10 shillings, and a yogurt for 55 shillings. So I have some almonds here which I had from the word go, so they are from my kitchen. I didn't buy them. So my budget stays at, so my budget at the moment stays at 880 shillings. That is $8.80. That is less 120 to make 1,000. So I am thinking, if you didn't have almonds, you can get almonds for 120 shillings, maybe the same size. This is like less than 100 grams or 100 grams. And for the almonds, if you don't like them, you can do any other nuts that you like, walnuts, peanuts. But remember, the nuts usually have a lot of fat, so you need to be careful when it comes to that. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to cut like everything together, and yeah, make our salad. And at the end of it all, I am going to just drizzle some honey. This is acacia honey, very good. So let's do this. So now we put in our almonds. If you have almond flakes, you can use them. If you don't have, you have whole almonds or any other nuts, you can use them. That should be enough. Now if you're having raw almonds like I am using them, soak them in water before. Just clean them and soak them in the water. You'll be amazed at the flavors that you will get when eating the almond. So wash them in advance and soak them in water, and then wait for the time that you will be making your salad. So let us put in some yogurt. Like I said, this is a lot, so you don't want to go overboard. So that should be enough. And now drizzle some honey. So we are going to drizzle honey. And if you have chia seeds, at the moment I am out of chia seeds. If you have chia seeds or some flax seed, this is the time when you should utilize them. They taste very good when added to this kind of salads. So not a lot of honey, remember your banana is there and it's sweet, so that should be enough. So that is our salad for the week. It has been a pleasure having you here. Please subscribe to Rachael Kenya if you haven't. Remember to stay fit. Remember to eat healthy. Remember that it is not always about the body. We need to stay active and healthy and happy. And